Gamers, we're back. I have not played the Bazaar in like 3 or 4 days. You know we're playing as Mac, and we're figuring it out as we go. I gotta figure out, Mac is, maybe there's been a patch, I don't know. I haven't been following the discourse, but I do think he's overpowered for sure. I seem to run into, if I run into a problem, it seems to be one of two problems. Too many reagents, not enough transformations. Too many transformations, not enough reagents. Now, oftentimes you get the 10-piece anyway, but if we could find a way to mitigate that, that would be kind of sick. Deadly bottled lighting. It just sucks that your damage is so bad. 20 damage burn to better crit chance. I think you go turbo sleeping potion and hope for a way to reload it, man. Like hasting an item for 3 seconds. Slowing the slowest item for 3 seconds. It's very interesting. How about a medium item? I don't even know what it could be. How long? What's your cooldown? I've never really used you on purpose. I think we want Kyber Drone for the possible slow skill. But yeah, I'm not like thrilled with where we stand. Actually, now that I think about it, is it possible that we might lose this one? We only have 200 HP. I guess I'd be surprised. We probably tank it when the sandstorm is showing up, right? I think I want the skill. When you slow something, a weapon gains damage. I don't know, man. This is... I shouldn't say it's going to be close, but... We're like basically tied right now. Oh my god, and they have lifesteal? No, man. No, 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 no! No! Oh no, no!
You have shown me my errors.
What do you mean he's showing you your errors? That's the Kyber drone, man. No, no, no. He's talking to the Kyber drone, bro. You can't be doing that. Well, we need something, obviously. Any chance you got some more somethings in there? Adjacent items have their cooldowns reduced by 4%. I mean, 4% kind of like doesn't mean anything to a fella like myself. At least applying a little bit of poison is something. And then I think we gotta kind of ball out here to see what we can get. When you slow a hasty item to the left, when you slow, this gains burn. When you heal or gain regen, this gains poison. Okay, I think that it's like... I think that for the fight, it's just this. And you just pray that they're running something really slow and the poison just gets to them. I do kind of like smelling salts. Oh, I do kind of like playing the game. Unfortunately, that's not always something that's in the cards for us. I just gotta level with you. Losing to the NPC on day one is bad mojo. But if we could win against the human, I guess I would take that trade any day of the week. It's Perlman.
When we are finished, may I
Ron Perlman or Lou Perlman?
You do see these tusks.
What do you got? Shielded succulents, steam ladle. I don't want to count my chickens, man. I feel like we could actually win this one. We're applying a lot of poison to you. You're not doing any damage at all, essentially. And, I mean, you're shielding, but your shield is, like, not gonna keep pace with the speed at which poison is entering your body. It just goes to show you, man, sometimes your nemesis is a day one Kyber drone. Considering, I mean, keep in mind, losing a day one fight is like a drag on your run for the entirety of your run. Like, we never get that capacity back. But I'm still here, buddy. So, we really have nothing to do with you. It just goes to show you how bad Spiked Shield is, I guess. I think that no matter what, you'll be upgrading Nightshade, which does not need to be transformed. And then... how about a small non-weapon item? Save your money for now. I kind of wanted that at the bronze level. To get it at silver is quite nice. And then a poison skill. That's worth 2 gold to reroll, I think. 4% crit chance is pretty whack. What can we do, though? What can we do? I don't really care about the burn. The regen buffs you, and I feel like maybe, I mean, I don't know, man. Turbo sleeping potion just to keep yourself ahead of the game. I do want to fight the mosquito, though. I'm a little gun-shy on the NPCs after losing on day 1. And, dude, Proboscis. I do feel like Proboscis could be good on Mac. You have a wide variety of, like, slowing items. We could have beaten Rogue Scrapper, probably, but I just, like, I don't know. Maybe this is a heuristic that is invalid here, but I kind of feel like it's better safe than sorry. But we don't really have a theme to what we're building around right now. It would be nice to build some more survivability so Nightshade could pop. I guess the theme is poison. 6% cooldown reduction is kind of sick. I think you could build around it, man. If I'm being honest with you, why don't we transform Nightshade, or sorry, not Nightshade, sorry, Spiked Buckler and just see what you get. Weapon to the right of this has lifesteal. At least it's something. Like, it's not totally useless. Can you slow or poison charge this? Potion to the left of this has more ammo. Yeah, I'm starting to like what I'm seeing, man. Potion to the left of this has +1 ammo. 2 ammo on this is pretty good. I do think Noxious Potion is something for us. I don't mind Spider Mace, but I don't think it's something we're really looking for. To be honest, I kind of like the idea of buying a Philosopher's Stone just to get a chunk of lead. So we have something to transform nicely at like a Mandala node. The question for me is, you put this out there. I mean, the damage is so minor, right? I think you pass on it. The problem is Nightshade won't grow in power. And this Mac is kind of juiced. But to me, I'm skeptical about putting an incense out there. I think you just let it fly. We have no regen. Having no regen is pretty bad, but maybe we can just... Oh, that looks very scary. The Icy Sleeping Potion. At least it's just going to slow Catalyst. Like, slowing Catalyst isn't that big of a deal to me. Having that much poison on my forehead is kind of like a big deal to me. Yeah, you're gonna rinse me here. That's fair. You just, to be honest with you, you just have a better build, a better skill, a wider board, better player. Probably didn't get rinsed by the Kyber drone day 1. I can understand that. I can't be too upset. What do you got for me? Chocolate, medium. I'll gain a little regen, just because it feels like it gets you started. And you got small and mids? You'd like to buy mediums. Poison 2, gain 2 regen. If you have no other weapons, this gains multicast. Is it possible you shouldn't exist anymore? It's tough because I do like the idea of getting the haste, especially. I think I can buy and hold you, and then it's a risky reroll. Truth be told, I can't afford you. I'm gonna dump you. We are about to level up. Let's buy you another possible Mandala fuel, and you're gonna give me. We need items to fill the board. We need synergistic items. That's not what you want to see. Okay. I think on the bright side, you know exactly who you're going up against, right? We're gonna take the Dabbling Apprentice. They got potions. They got a reload skill. Experience potion would be nice. Actually, Tazidian Dagger could actually be playable because we have one for once. Embarrassingly enough. I just hope we don't get rinsed. We're not, I forgot they nerfed lightning in a bottle. We're not going to get rinsed. Lightning in a bottle, I think it used to do like 60 or 80 right out of the box, right? Doing 20 and 30 is like, nobody cares. But this Mac run is kind of, it's not very good right now. Which happens from time to time. We got the start of a potion build if we really want one. I think we wish to transform our chunk of lead. It became another reagent, which is okay. I mean, I guess it's good. because it'll transform into something that's enchanted at a minimum. How about, like... I mean, it is really tempting, right? To just add more poison. But I still think the board needs some support.
Pool, darling, but you're welcome to join me.
When you poison, this gains 1 regen for the fight. Okay. Never really given you the time of day, to be honest. Now, okay. The goop flail. Goop flail is very interesting to me. Poison equal to its damage. 12-second cooldown, obviously. How do we buff its damage? And can we afford it at all? No. So let's not worry about that now. Please don't be Mac. It's Pig. I think we got a shot, man. I think we got a shot. I mean, I'll just be honest with you. The same weapon whenever I play, or the same idea how whenever I play Vanessa, I'm just looking for like 1 weapon Crow's Nest. Right now, as Pig, or sorry, as Mac, I'm pretty much like 100% just concerned with getting like an item that transforms all of our stuff into potions and then just running that like forever. Without that, I struggle to find the critical path, you know, the Atreides type manifesto for my life, something to structure our decisions around. But it's amazing that this character is like so busted that even if your run has like very minor synergies, you can still put something pretty nice together, apparently. Let's go simple mode, man. Let's go to the Artisan Dunes, and I'll just take one raw poison to keep my money. I'll take a look at haste, slow, and cooldown. It just seems like that could... Those are important attributes for a fella like me. I don't think that's it, though, man. We've seen those options before and said no. 8% cooldown reduction. Roughly half a second. Like 0.448. Give me the upgraded incense. We can actually put it on the board. And upgrade a bronze item. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know, man. I don't know what to put on the board. I honestly don't know what to upgrade. I guess, I mean, if you upgrade Catalyst, you get 1 more poison. I think we upgrade the... It's crazy. Upgrade the Tasidian Dagger. Hopefully it's not just 5 damage. Yeah, I wanted to see more casts on the spell. And I think... Let's give it a chance against the Hellbilly. No promises, obviously, but what do you care, to be honest? I just want the XP to hopefully make up for some of the XP we had lost earlier. We're going to be generating lots of regen. Like, we do well against scaling enemies and bad against bursting enemies. The more chances we get to stack poison, the worse your life is going to become, which is awesome for us. You're doing some damage, but it's not enough.
You goal-praying ski-waller!
You literally can't say that anymore, because comedy's illegal or whatever. Hang on, I'm typing happy birthday to someone in my wife's chat. I'm not even watching the stream, I just happen to have the chat open. I don't think we want the Ganjo. I don't think that does anything for us. But you do like medium items. So that's money in the bank. Shorty, what you think about that? Find me in the big Cadillac. 4 casts on the Turbo Sleeping Potion. It's all slowing like the slowest item, but it's something. Give me this. No room for the reroll. No rest for the wicked.
I mean, help you.
We do need a transformation. You transform... I think I'd rather transform something into heavy than transform something into lifesteal right now. Heavy Philosopher's Stone. I would love it if that also gave us a chunk of lead in our inventory, which it doesn't. Do you fit here with, well, slow 1 item for 2 seconds? I could be persuaded to leave you on the board, man. Obviously, you're not doing much, like, from the
I will lead
regen
my
standpoint, but
life.
every 5 seconds, slow an item for 2 seconds. And I guess it buffs the Nightshade. Poison Dooley. Monitor Lizard Dooley, man. Long time no see. What do? You haste adjacent items? I don't know. I feel like it's looking pretty good, man. We have more poison on them. We have more regen than them. Life's not fair for a robot these days, man. There's a lot of anti-robot bias out there. 3-1 on what is, to me, an asynergistic build. I feel like the world's our oyster. Plus, this is ranked, man. Okay, this is a big one. Transform the obsidian. It buffs your... Was it a silver? No, it's a bronze philosopher's stone. So it buffs it a little. I think you're pretty bad, but that was like a really cool animation. First time you fall below half health, each fight deals 60 damage. I think that's probably borderline useless, but sure. Poison skills? Oh, your poison items have +2 poison. I don't even think I need to read what everything else is. And you know what? Give me a tool as Mac. I want to see what you got here. Skillet. Skillet is going to get sold. I do feel like Kyver Commander is one of the best skills in the game. First 5 times your enemy uses a weapon, charge an item 1 second. I guess it's probably not as good on Mac if you're going as wide as we're going, but I appreciate it nonetheless. It's a great chance to take stock of our run, man. What do we need to do? Bronze Noxious Potion can go. Quill and Incense can go. To be honest with you, Philosopher's Stone can go. It's just filling space. Like, you and you as a package deal matter. You might matter. You matter a lot. And the Catalyst is just nice to have. Izzy B, 10 damage. What is this? Parker Posey and Best in Show? Come on. Fight a monster. Again with this, man! Okay, that's fine as long as we get, Counter-Strike. Me negotiating with Gaben in the marketplace of ideas doesn't really make any sense. But it gets the people going. I didn't realize that you also... The Rose gives regen, which gives us poison, but every time we poison, the Rose gets regen, man. If we could get that, like, permanently hasted, that might solve our health problems. Although we definitely also need some way, ideally, to survive burst. Maybe, like, freeze or slow. That's really good. That's very, very good. You're already on 5.6 seconds. Let's take you down further. You're basically the win con here. I'll go skills.
My lessons are painful.
First time you use a large. Larges don't exist to me, man. I'm sorry to say. Heal 20% of your max health, kind of crazy, though. I'm going to take rightmost item, 24% crit chance. And it's a very expensive get. Oh, Potion Distillery. How could you? Okay, we possibly could rework the whole build now. We have 1 reagent, but you're already going to transform. It would be nice to, well, you know what? We should transform basically every item that we got right now that we don't want. Because maybe we could make a potion build work. I think, like, I know I just beat a Dooley, but I feel like there's a realistic shot we'd lose to this Dooley. Just because their stats are a lot better. They're a poisoner. They look very similar to the build we just had, but Nanobot plus DJ Robot. I know while I was away, that was kind of like a scourge, right? I just want to see our regen go a little higher. I want to see it go a lot higher. I want to see it go substantially higher. I think we're cooked, y'all. And that's okay. I put some respect on the Dooleys making it work these days. I wish I won, don't get me wrong, but still. At least it's not as bad as losing to Kyver Drone. Let's go merchant now. We want the transformations.
You can't afford it.
Reagents. Holy cow. Oh, it only transforms smalls. I'm a fool. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. Bronzes are gone because we would rather transform, well, heavies though, maybe. Okay. You're a reagent, which means we're going to transform the catalysts. The catalyst got transformed into shiny amber. We need you to become a shiny potion because we're not a slowing build. We're kind of a slowing build, but I don't want that to be true. You're also a reagent.
Remorse never. Be remorseless.
What is he talking about? So, I mean, you know what? You have to buy it because then it'll turn into a gold shiny potion and then sell some stuff that you're probably never going to be interested in transforming in order to be able to afford the gold incense, which is good on the board. And admittedly, the amber slow 3 items for 2 seconds would be it's tempting, but I think we could do better. I think we're in the midst of becoming a potion build. But then we can transform the incense when we get a chance too. So now, even though we don't have the money, we go here for the transformation.
I'll help you find who does.
Shiny strength potion. I think this is where the whole run comes together. The start of each day, get a small reagent. We don't want to sell a reagent. We want to have reagents. Okay, so what do? I'm selling the farm. I'm selling the farm today because I feel like we need recycling bin. So we keep our best potions though, because they transform with enchantments on them. Sorry. How much do I need? I need to get to 8. You're not a part of the build anymore. Well, you are because you're a potion. You're not a part of the build anymore. I'm sorry, I know you're obsidian. You're not a part of the build anymore. You're a part of the build because I'm going to transform you. I don't know if you're a part of the build, which means you should be a part of the build. You're a potion. We don't need the dagger anymore, which means you can be transformed into a gold potion. I'm going to say dump the catalyst. Or the emerald, which I've called the catalyst probably 100 times. And I'm going to dump the quill. And then you buy the recycling bin.
Toss that on my back.
And now we got to fill up our board a little bit. We don't have anything to fill it with. I kind of want you, but I don't think I can get back to 8. We don't need to transform you yet. You're at least a potion. Let's transform you. And we could put you 2 on the board for now. Okay, I got a whole game plan here. So the recycling bin, every time we use a potion... Well, wait a second. Hang on. Take all this out. Put this in here because the potions get lower cooldowns. Yeah. Okay. And then every time a potion fires, it will transform into a different potion with full ammo, or at least 1 ammo, and will gain regen. Which means it would have been great to keep Nightshade. Because every time we gain regen, it gets stronger. But just bear with... I finally have something to structure my life around here. And they'll keep the enchantment of what they turned from. So you became Turbo Bottled Lightning. You became Shiny Regen Potion. So we can't guarantee that, like, we're going to win fast. But we can feel reasonably confident that we're in a pretty good spot. Overall. Even if our potions are going, like, insanely slow. When they transform, they keep the haste as well. Holy cow. Now, I'll be the first to admit, this going to the sandstorm is kind of embarrassing. But look at this. Shiny frozen potion. That's going to throw a monkey wrench into your plans. One more indecent accident into your plans, even. And Dave Grohl, he's someone that knows something about that.
But I do have plenty.
I guess we didn't need to apply all this stuff to Nightshade. Okay. But you're... I don't know. Let's transform some reagents into enchanted potions. I feel like Toxic Potion might be worth something. Let's go over here for a second.
With no weapons, leave with big
And your enemy has poisonous multicast. Okay, so you became Toxic Bottled Lightning. You come off the board. You come on... Well, you probably don't come onto the board yet. Because we're going to create another item over here. So let's leave. Admittedly, we're going to be wasting a lot of opportunity by going to shops where we can't afford to buy basically anything.
I see buried treasure.
We look for reagents, I suppose. If we don't get them, we say whatever. A restorative frost potion. Not against it. Now, what comes out? Philosopher's Stone, I think, comes out. We really want full potions. And then I guess, if anything, I would rather have... I don't know, man. I guess I'd rather have my haste potion go off fastest. What would you do? Freeze potion? I don't know. I don't know.
Has many secrets.
I think I want potion cooldowns reduced. It probably gives one more ammo too, but the reduction in cooldown is what we're really looking for. I feel pretty confident. The end game for like growth here is all gold or diamond enchanted potions, and the enchantments should be good. Shiny, haste is good. Restorative is it's like an endless refilling healing item. I don't know what any of these do. Depth charge. Poison 10, burn 6, and freeze 1 medium or small for a second. I don't know about all that. That's a whole lot. The sandstorm's about to start. How do you feel about that? I don't know. I feel like I've got regen and you don't. I feel like you beat me and I lost. Okay, so it backfired on us a little bit there. But just this run, you gotta grow into it, okay? It's not like your dad's suit jacket. You don't just put it on and, I don't know, it doesn't even really make any sense what I was about to say. So, let's transform a gold item. Sorry for the skill upgrades or whatever, but we need more potions. And we need them to be better.
And you might.
Golden crocodile tears. What are you? You're silver level shard of obsidian? I think a bronze noxious is definitely gone. Admittedly, we could just have more potions on the board and not worry so much yet about the distillery. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. You're a potion. You're a golden potion. We would... Obsidian fire potion. Whenever you poison, gain regen. I don't know, man. That's what I'm going to try for now. I do feel like a vitality potion is at least gold. Costs 8. I would sell... I know it's enchanted, but I'm going to sell it anyway. Probably not too interested in running the Noxious, but get a gold vitality potion out there. We do have one more potion, but it's at the bronze level. I'm happier where we stand, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing. Anyway, whatever. I think it's gonna work. I think our build got better. We just happen to be going up against better individuals. Please stop starting the sandstorm. It's creating a lot of problems for me personally. I'm gonna need to keep like that vitality potion chunking along. You know what we could do? If we get good potions, your heal items have 10% crit chance. Okay. What we could do, and it's a little spicy, if we like our potions, you're tempting, man. Because I could cut a couple of potions. You heal or gain regen. This gains poison. I have to try. I should never have left you, man. Another vitality potion. Okay, I'm of two minds right now is basically what I'm trying to say. What are you doing, man? What are you doing to me? One is build poison on Nightshade because we'll get regen every time a potion goes off, which will scale this quickly. The other one is just run vitality potions with 2 extra ammo, thinking that it makes you like immune. But then what on your build does damage? Nothing on your board does any damage. So yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. That's pretty true. Are you gonna run Nightshade? Is that what you're gonna... I guess that's what I'm gonna do. In which case I would sell this. And we need to make up 3. I would sell that. And I know you're enchanted, but you're bronze, so you're done, bud. And then you would come out here.
Don't make it weird.
I don't know, man. I don't have a great answer for you. I feel a little bit lost. We don't need to transform anything else. I guess I don't really want to cut a freeze potion. Hey, please give me a fight. Yeah, let's give me a fight. See how this goes, man. The burn enemies are a really good test too, because they apply the burn so quickly. So we want to see turbo sleeping potion go off quick and get the whole engine kind of kickstart, particularly the regen. It's coming in hot, man. Thank you, Vitality Potion. Wait a second, we're owning them? Wait a second, we've been owned by them? What? Oh, maybe this is falling apart, man. Maybe I should have stuck with what I had before.
Mind glows. I see everything.
You don't see anything, man. I mean, your poison items have +2 poison for each potion you have. All we're doing is running potions. We don't know if we... I mean, it's 12 poison out of the... I gotta give it a try, man. Not to mention the burn. A Mac with 2 wins. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Please tell me we're just throwing potions at each other and praying for the best. What do you got? Vat of Acid, Fireclaw, Cauldron, Calcinator. You're obviously a burn build with a little poison on top. Why does this look horrendous for us? Wait, Vitality Potion? Very clutch. We made it. Crocodile Tears owned you. I still feel like this isn't as OP as I expected, but I'm happy we at least got to 4 wins in ranked, man. We got a long way to go, though. A long way to go. Do we win? We don't really want to transform anything now. We can actually spend some money today, so give me some spare change. I mean, we're pretty broke, to be honest, because we've been going to shops and not buying anything forever. I don't really want a skill, because, again, I'm kind of broke. You're gold. Would I rather have you... Yeah, I'd rather have you right out of the gates, I think. I'd rather have you possibly transform. Need more enchantments. I'm going to go Cosmic Rock, though, just because... I don't know if the cooldown reduction holds, but... When you crit... Hey, oh, my rightmost item needs to have a higher crit chance, man. I shouldn't have you over there. Anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. This is a little... We got a lot of independent variables chunking around. What I do know is we own the Cosmic Rock. I think I would love to have plus 12% crit chance, or when you crit haste an item for 1 second. I'm not really a big fan of the claws. You know, unlike Jim Carrey's son in Liar Liar. I'm a fully grown adult, so that's not like as interesting to me, I suppose. I'm just gonna get some chocolate bars. Are we just gonna be broke forever? I'm not going B1 and B2, by the way, for 1 silver chocolate bar. You gotta be out of your mind. We're fishing for a silver bottled lightning instead. Something way more meaningful. How about a silver reagent? Because that's a good transformation for us. A 4-win Mac. Okay, we're in a similar sort of vibe, I guess. Although I have less prestige, which means they won later. Well, I don't know. I've been up and down. A vat of acid, a boiling flask, reload all adjacent potions. Adjacent potions have But, okay, but I'm scared. Because, like, this has no reason to be here. But is that just because the rest of your build is so optimal that, like, you didn't have any... Yes, it is. There's something about vat of acid, man. This is showing... It showed up twice in a row. Don't think that I'm going to forget about that. Oh, we're on lethal already. We're kind of getting smoked, man. Chance an item with burn. I mean, burn is something. I would take that and throw it on an unenchanted gold potion.
My journey has been long. It won't end here.
And I'm also, there's a part of me now that's thinking that fiery fire potion. You just run more potions out there and kind of let it fly, bro. Or do you really want to cut some potions and give them more ammo? No, I don't think you do. I don't think you do. But I don't know. I'm not convinced this one's really going anywhere. I'm also not really convinced that I need to purchase you. We might be hard stuck at 4. Maybe the meta passed me by this weekend. Small heal or regen item. I was hoping you'd be a reagent. Or maybe I'm making horrible decisions. That's always an option as well. I think let's give it a try. I'm not confident, but I know we can't beat the middle. And fighting leftmost when you're on lethal just seems like accepting death. So I choose no. I choose no on that one. I'm choosing life. Actually, I think I might be choosing death. They got a lot of life steal, don't get me wrong. That hurts. We only have 46 regen. It's a lot lower than I would have liked to have seen. We are putting out damage pretty quickly, though. We did rinse them. Cleansing, burn, and poison would be nice. Although if they put it on fast enough to affect us, it probably doesn't. Okay. I mean, a diamond crit skill when we're not running weapons is not ideal.
Defeat death itself.
Similarly, I know it's a little crazy, but poison on a gold potion. Because then every potion that it turns into will have poison from that point onwards. I wouldn't mind risking some coin, but I don't think we're getting another level before tomorrow. I'm really, like, I'm now at the point where I'm just hoping to not go up against Mac. Dude, oh, that's maybe worse.
May I accept you for study?
All right, I gotta figure it out, man. I've lost my Mac sense. We were doing well when I thought I was doing bad. Then when I thought the run came together, it all fell apart. It's kind of poetic. They're a burn dually. Got a lot more shield than I have regen. That's for certain. Any chance we get a big... That's a big heal, but I got a lot of... I'm done, man. That was really fast. Well, I would say I feel blessed to have gotten to 4 on that one. For now, thanks for watching. Obviously, we lost the plot somewhere along there. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Later!